So here we're in Jelly Jamboree. Actually, you can roll into that one. Maybe I didn't actually pop it out. So when you're walking toward, you do a, yeah, that way, but toward that. Boom. Nice. Now right now we are playing in multiplayer mode with 2 players, where one player right now is playing as Cranky Kong, but they've kind of just jumped onto Donkey Kong's back to let the main player playing Donkey Kong kind of guide through, since there's a lot of things that happen in this level that can make it challenging. We are on the 5th island, the Juicy Jungle Island. And you are noticing the player 2 is practically throwing out some dentures into the screen, because he's still actively involved in the game. But this is just, as the level says, the level we're playing is called Jelly Jamboree. Yeah, Jelly Jamboree in the Juicy Jungle Island. A lot of different things to remember in the names of all these things. But as I said before, like the advantage of of having to go from island to island now in the game is that all the themes of each level, of each island for that matter, are not as bound by just DK Island. So that's why you start getting these kind of much crazier design ones like a Juicy Jungle Island. And remember, once you're in the air, you actually can move left, right, just to balance yourself back into the barrel properly without falling. That's make it challenging. Oh, well done. And I also love these scenes here because you see how detailed the fur and even Cranky's beard looks right there in that moment. And his glasses. As I said before too, like all these collectibles. Oh, yeah, those blue jelly blocks actually rotate platforms. And be aware, because sometimes enemies in the background are jumping on the blue aspects to make the levels change as well. It's tricky. So it is tricky in that case for that situation to happen. So it's having to learn those levels, and that's part of the replayability factors that you do want to come back and try to figure out how best to master each level you're going through, while trying to get all the puzzle pieces, the KO and G letters, all those different aspects you want to come back for. And on a few occasions, there are moments where sometimes it is best to use, or you need a certain buddy to access a certain area. But that is usually most of the game entirely is designed in a way that you can play through it with just Donkey Kong for that matter. But there are moments that sometimes it differs from that. Not the level record, but like in level 1-3, Canopy Chaos, there is a SP. There's a moment actually where you need to jump on a bunch of thorns to go to the right to get to a secret area where there is a puzzle piece. It's always a good idea to collect all the bananas. You never know what you'll get. Really don't. You can pick that enemy. That's another cool thing too. You actually can pick up certain enemies now and hold them, and actually you can actually use that to interact with the environment in different ways, which wasn't allowed in the previous games. Oh! That's a good animation too. I love that. You see Donkey Kong trying to reach for that and just missed it. And remember, you still have your Kong Pal as well. That's already filled back up also. To use your Kong Pal, you kind of have to sometimes communicate with your partner, because you are playing, as I said, in 2-player mode right now, to actually hit the buttons at the same time to make that move work. Nice. Using the denture pop gun to stun the bee. You can see that, and this is just overall, you can tell that you taking advantage of that jelly aspect is really throughout the entire level, that whole bouncing aspect behind everything. So I hope you had a good chance enjoying playing Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, a chance to play with all different buddies now, really focusing on Cranky Kong, but don't forget Dixie Kong has her hair tail that she's able to helicopter up, or use Diddy Kong as well. And the game's coming out February 21st. Hope you're looking forward to playing it.